Hello and welcome to another apartment hunting video. Today we will check out 5 apartment buildings to see if any of them would be perfect for us. The first apartment complex had great amenities. The rooftop terrace had views of downtown, sea and Seattle Middle. The gym had all the equipment one might need, and the building also had a movie theater room. We checked 3 different units. The first one was the biggest one at 833 square feet and it cost $2,716 per month. It came with a spacious hallway closet / laundry room and a den. The bathroom had plenty of counter and storage space. I really liked how big the kitchen was. It had plenty of storage space and also a movable kitchen island. The living room was bright with big windows and there was also an additional closet space with shelves on the hallway. The bedroom had a carpet, which we weren't a fan of, but it had a decent-sized walk-in closet. The second unit was a bit smaller than the previous one. It had 753 square feet and the rent was $2,701 per month. Unfortunately, it didn't have a den, but it came with updated appliances and also a better walk-in closet with built-in shelves, which are really useful so you don't have to buy a dresser. The bathroom was also a bit smaller with less counter space. Even before seeing it in person, I already knew that the third unit wouldn't be suitable for us since it was an open-style bedroom unit, but I still wanted to check it out to see what you can get for a way lower rent. It had 594 square feet and the monthly rent was $2,254. The whole apartment had a lighter white theme instead of a brown one. The kitchen was quite small, but it had a pantry. The bedroom closet was really small. It wouldn't even be enough for my things, let alone for the both of us. The second apartment building was one of my favorites. I really liked the vibe, all the details and art. The management was really friendly and welcoming, and the amenities were crazy. They had this cool bar where you can hang out with your friends, multiple rooms where you can study, work, or even play an instrument. The gym was modern and had everything you might need for your workout. They had a huge TV room, beautiful kitchen, and an amazing terrace. Overall, I really liked the place. We checked 3 different apartments. The first one had 640 square feet and it cost $2,550 per month. There was a nice closet on the hallway where you could store your coats, shoes and other things. I loved the kitchen. It had a lot of counter space and modern appliances. All the units had AC and this unit also had a balcony. I liked how it didn't have a carpet in the bedroom and the walk-in closet also had enough space. The second unit came at 696 square feet and $2,875. It had crazy amount of light because 2 whole walls were all windows. I liked how bright it was, but since it was on a lower floor, I didn't like how everyone could see into your apartment. The third unit had the same layout as the first unit we saw, but instead of a balcony, the bedroom was bigger. Since we've never really used a balcony, even when we had it, we would prefer more indoor space. That's why we liked this apartment better. It had 660 square feet and it cost $2,797 per month. It also came with a great view of Seattle Needle. We checked out the third apartment building because of how affordable it was, and it was also in a good location. I wasn't really a fan of the amenities, not that they weren't good, but I've seen many better. Unfortunately, I forgot to put down the price and size of this apartment and I couldn't find it online anymore, so probably it got rented out. I like the color of the kitchen, but not its style. The hallway closet was a bit too small for all our things and the whole apartment was kind of narrow. The second apartment was also quite small. It had 562 square feet and it cost $2,395 per month. It had a bigger closet on the hallway, the same bathroom as the previous unit we just saw, but the bedroom was way worse. It was not only open to the hallway, but also to the living room. On the positive side though, it had a pretty big private terrace. I wasn't really planning on checking out this building, but since I finished my previous tour sooner, I decided to go on a self-guided tour. I didn't really like the amenities and the whole vibe of the building. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. The amenities and the apartments had an older interior, but the prices were really good. The first unit had 550 square feet and it cost only $1,982 per month. It had an open bedroom and there was no door. This was an immediate no for us. The kitchen had good counter space, but the living/dining room was really small. The second unit was a lot bigger at 722 square feet and $2,189 monthly rent. It had plenty of windows, which I really liked, and even a small balcony. I really dislike the color and the style of bathroom cabinets and the carpet in the bedroom. I think this complex is a great option if you're looking for an affordable option, but we really wanted something modern. The last building was absolutely amazing, probably in my top 5 or even top 3 candidates. The whole complex had a really nice, luxurious vibe. They had a coffee station and one of the best rooftops I've ever seen. The views were spectacular. You could see the downtown, sea, and Seattle Needle. It was a perfect work from home space or for hanging out with your friends. The inside spaces were amazing as well. The leasing agent also told me they had many community events each month, which is great if you're trying to meet new friends in a new city. They had an incredible gym, rooftop soccer, and even a basketball court. We checked 3 apartments. The first one was the smallest one at 619 square feet and with a monthly rent of $2,999. I need to mention that they had a promotion and you could get 1 month of rent for free, so in the end the monthly rent would be lower than $2,999. I loved the kitchen. If you're a fan of a gas stove, this one is one of the rare buildings that has them. The views were also amazing. You could see Seattle Needle from the living room and also the bedroom. The con for me was a carpet in the bedroom, but the closet had built-in shelves, which I really appreciated. The second unit was bigger at 706 square feet and monthly rent of $3,325. This unit was also eligible for 1 month free rent. I prefer the previous kitchen style. Here I would need to buy an island, and the apartment also didn't have Seattle Needle views. The last apartment was my favorite, but way out of our budget. I still wanted to check it out though. It had 809 square feet and it cost $3,719 per month. It was very expensive, especially in comparison to some other apartment buildings where you can get 2-bedroom apartments for this kind of a rent. But of course, the amenities and the location have their price. I wouldn't say it would be worth spending so much money on a rent for this exact apartment because the other 2 apartments were still good and way cheaper. This is it for today. Let me know down in the comments which apartment building and which unit you would choose. See you in the next video. Bye!